What is going on, guys? It is Ballistic, and today I'll be bringing you more of a concept idea that I thought of that I think would be a really cool idea for Infinity Ward to implement into Infinite Warfare. So I'm just going to shoot this idea at you guys and tell me what you think. So throughout the course of playing Infinite Warfare, I've heard a lot of people complain that they can't earn a 25 kill streak, which is a deatomizer strike, with the MV4 Fallout or a nuke variant. Now, I've also heard that when they use the MV4 Flatline or an epic weapon, they seem to go off with these weapons and get beyond a 25 kill streak, but then they think, damn, if I used the Fallout, I would have got my nuke there. So here's my solution to that. So in the prototype lab, you can unlock weapon variants, and with those variants, not including commons, they each come with 2 perks. For example, the MV4 Flatline has Precision and Focus. Focus being its second perk and Precision being its main perk. Now, I think it would be a good idea, if you can't pull off that 25 kill streak, just say, you should be able to substitute the Nuclear perk, for example, for the Focus perk. Now, kind of listen to me here, because I think that people may get this twisted in their head and they're not going to think exactly what I'm talking about. So, when you bring it down to statistics, the Focus perk benefits the MV4 Flatline. But if you can substitute that for the Nuclear, now you're able to get a deatomizer strike with the MV4 Flatline. But you have to keep in mind, if you get rid of that Focus perk, your weapon's going to be worse than what it previously was. So it really isn't benefiting you. But if you can't pull off that nuke with the Fallout, just say, then you can substitute it with the Flatline and you could maybe earn that nuke. Now, not only should you be able to do this with Nuclear, so with lower tier weapons, as in commons, rares, and legendaries, you should be able to take their main perk. Now, commons only come with 1 perk, and they're generally just the second perk of, just say, an epic weapon, or a rare, or a legendary, or something like that. So, I'm not really going to include commons here, but, for example, the MV4 Vigilance has Sensor. Now, with Sensor, it gives you damage causes target to show on minimap. So, if you want that on your Flatline, for, I would say, maybe, depending on the tier of the weapon, so commons, it should be, I'd say, around 2,000 salvage to be able to take that perk and substitute it for the second perk on the epic weapon. Rares, I think that it should be around 2,500, and for a legendary's main perk, you should be able to put it onto your epic weapon for 3,000 salvage. So, right there's an example. The MV4 Vigilance has the Sensor perk. So for 2,500 salvage, I could throw that onto my MV4 Flatline or my MV4 Chaos. Epic weapon, doesn't matter what epic weapon. But now, once I get that perk, if I'm not happy with it, you should still be able to substitute it for another perk, but it's going to cost another however many salvage you want depending on the tier of that weapon. So I'm just going to throw an example right here to you guys. So the Wrecked has Breakpoint and Stockpile. So if I don't want Stockpile on my Wrecked, and just say I want Roll the Dice, gain 1 random attachment when you spawn, you should be able to throw Roll the Dice on for Stockpile. And right there, then you have Breakpoint and Roll the Dice, which is, I mean, a pretty cool freaking combination. Now, not only will this benefit people that can't earn that 25 kill streak with a legendary weapon, but it also benefits the people that have nothing to spend their salvage on. Personally, I'm just racking up salvage, and I have nothing to spend it on. And I notice I'm really comfortable with the MV4 Flatline. And I think it would be a really cool idea if I could get a nuke with that weapon. Because in the past, there's been a lot of chances where I could have gotten many more nukes if I was using the Fallout. So if I throw that Nuclear perk on, there's your solution, but it's going to cost you. So I think this is a really good idea. I've heard from a lot of people that say it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I've heard from a lot of people that it is a good idea. So let me know what you guys think. I kind of just wanted some feedback. Like and subscribe, comment. Tell me what you guys think. I'd really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.